What is going on, guys? We are playing NEOGEO Street Hoop, and I've been playing this game for a little bit, and it's an old school game, as you can see, 1994, but it was re-released in 2017 for the PlayStation 4. Um, I will tell you, this game is very hard. I mean, I'm only playing on level 4, and it goes up to 8 levels, and I cannot even come close to winning a game. And this game only has um, a shoot and pass button. That's really it. There's nothing else. You know, you just move around with the left analog, and then you select what buttons you want to be shoot. I put X as pass and square as shoot, and but if you're not winning by half, if you're trailing at halftime, even by 1 point, the game is over. You lost because it's an arcade-based game based on quarters. I mean, not literally, it's not, but it is. And I look at the attributes. France has high three-point shooting attributes. I've tried just about every team. I can't win with anybody, man. It doesn't matter who I be. I just get absolutely smoked. And like I said, if I'm winning by halftime, the second half I get absolutely, completely just destroyed. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, we got 2 points. We got to play on the inside. Okay, we're going to play a little defense. You're not crossing nobody over in this either. I think I kind of crossed him. And you cannot hold the ball either, man. And this game here is a defensive-based game because the CPU, they don't really miss baskets. He got that. No, he didn't. But he shoved it back in. Give it to Shaquille O'Neal. And my best bet right here is to just keep it in the paint and focus on D'ing up. The more defense you play, the more they play. You know, they start getting mad and they start knocking you down and taking the ball from you. And since our attributes are high on dunks, they can't block us. I don't even know how to do a super shot. And when you're in the lead like we are, they're not missing any baskets. You can count on that. They're not missing nothing. So we're up by 1 point. Let's see if we can win in the second half. We won't be able to. I'm just letting you know that right now because this game is very, very, very tough. They're going to D up on us, and they're going to shut us down and snatch the ball from us. As you can see, you can't get around anybody in this. You have to work those passes because you're not going to cross nobody over and take them to the hole. Let's go ahead and see if, like I said, you got to be careful because they're not going to miss baskets at all in the second half. So it's all based on you blocking shots. If you don't block and steal, you're going to lose. You'll miss baskets, but they absolutely will not. As you can see, they're in the lead now. And I'm afraid to shoot on the outside because our team is very low ranked. Oh, we got it back. We have low attributes from three-point land. If I win, this will be the first time I won. Okay, we're up 3. They're going to shoot a three-pointer and make it. I can almost guarantee that. As you can see, like I said. So now we just got to... As you can see, we just did a super shot. And we're up 2. They're going to shoot another three-pointer probably and take a lead. No, and oh, by the way, a tie. A tie is a loss also. Oh no, we're going in overtime? Okay. But if you're tie, no, it said overtime, but didn't say game over, so I really don't know what's going on. Like I said, I have not won in this game at all. It seems impossible to win. When you seem like you're in position to win, they just start making every bad. Well, first of all, they're 100%. Their field goal percentage is 100% in the second half. And I don't know if you guys remember NBA Jam, but NBA Jam, they made every buzzer beater when they had to, even if it was a full court buzzer beater, like an underhand shot, the CPU would always make that. So you had to make sure you was up by more than 3 points. And they do a good job of controlling you to make sure you don't lead by too many. Okay, we're gonna see if we can finally win one. We had a tie. I mean, you could tie in this, but you ain't gonna win, man. I shouldn't be shooting that three-pointer because we don't shoot threes. Our attributes are low on three-pointers. Every possession makes a difference when the CPU, because they don't miss in the second half. They're very predictable what they're gonna do. When they have to make a shot, it's going in. It's going in. You can put your life on it. It's going in. Okay, the CPU, because this is one of those old school, hardcore, old school arcade games, man, where they really just don't want you to win. As you can see, he's doing a little bit of trash talk. Hopefully he doesn't make this, because if he does, okay. So now it's 10-8. We have a lead, and we got to try to see what we can do. Again, I'll remind you, I've been trying for a while. I have not won any games in this. And like I said, you're not getting those, you're not blocking that. You know, in the second half, you're not blocking those dunks, man. You probably could if you turned the difficulty down, but, and like I said, their field goal percentage in the second half is 100%. And we're not going to hit no threes because we don't have, our attributes from three-point line is very low. And I tell you, man, when I tell you this is a hardcore old school arcade, almost impossible to win kind of game, that's what it is. I'm not kidding you. Because once they have the lead, they keep it. They missed a shot. Wow. Come on, man. This game feels like it is just absolutely impossible to win. That's what it feels like. And we're going to lose another game here. This is the way hardcore old school arcade games were, man. Because the games are based on quarters. Like making money on quarters. And we got smoked again. And I'm convinced that I absolutely cannot win this game. Like I just can't. You know how like today we complain about games being rigged? These games right here were definitely rigged. I mean, from that NBA Jam, where they would make buzzer beaters every single time on that hardest difficulty, they never missed game-winning shots. You had to block it. And I'm talking about underhanded full court shots too. Back then, sports games were definitely rigged, and this one is too. I mean, because it comes from that era where the AIs were different at that time. Like, they had very simple AI, you know. They didn't have to outsmart you. The AI, they just had to they just had to rig their shots to go in. That's all they had to do. Okay, we got the lead, and you'll get a lead in the first half. I mean, but the second half, you're not leading. And when I say this game is a hardcore, old school, impossible to win kind of. See, we're playing rough now. Good God. Oh my goodness, this game is tough, man. I cannot remember the last time I played a game this tough. And again, we lose, and that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and conclude that. I've came to the conclusion, Neo Geo Street Hoop is a game that I absolutely cannot win. It's just unwinnable for me, and I am just gonna have to accept that. This is one of the toughest games I've ever played, ever. Especially this game is harder than 2K. This game is hard, man. I'm telling you.